It is so hot. It is so hot. It is so incredibly hot. So, hey everybody, it's me, Natty Bumpercar, and this is the Bumper Podcast. And I am melting. I'm in the barn, the Bumper barn, which needs a lot of work right now. It's a cluttery mess. There's still no insulation. There's still no walls. But that's okay, because we've had other priorities. For instance, last week I took a shower. This week, I may brush my teeth. I'm not sure. We'll see. But for right now, it's like being inside of an oven. Do you guys know what? Well, hold on. I'm gonna bring in somebody who can talk better about this. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Trunks to talk about the weather.
Hey everybody, it's me, Trunks. And what do we want? We want to talk about the weather?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So there's heat indexes,
Yep.
and there's weather reports, and there's, degrees.
So I feel like maybe, Trunks, did I just put you on the spot? Because normally you love to talk about the weather, but I feel like right now... Here's specifically what I was asking about. So if I look at my, like the weather on my phone, it says, 94 degrees, right?
Yeah.
And then it says feels like,
Yeah.
and then it has a different temperature. So what is that all about?
So with that...
What? I don't understand.
Yeah,
feels like, isn't that just what it is?
No, so what it feels like, you have your temperature, which you can measure with your thermometer or whatever you have, and that's the temperature, and then feels like it takes in all kinds of variables. Is it cloudy? Is it breezy? Is it raining? And so that's kind of, it feels like it just takes all the different variables and it squishes them together. And then you come up with the feels like temperature.
Okay. So, all right. I guess that makes sense. There's like the actual, and then, yeah, okay. Well, right now, my phone says it feels like, and it just has a picture of turkey roasting in an oven, which I don't even know what that means. Do I feel like the turkey? I kind of do.
So, roasting turkey is usually use 350 degrees, and that's very, 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 very warm. It's dangerously warm. And so, you should probably consider that to be a temperature advisory. So you should go drink some water. It'll cool you down.
Okay. Well, I do have to finish the podcast because I haven't recorded. Sometimes my brain tells me, I'll make a podcast, a Bumper Podcast, which I do appreciate you listening to, by the way. And then my brain kind of forgets. I lose track of time. And then I look at the last episode and I'm like, how is this even possible? How did I record the last episode in 2017? That's like many, many years ago. It hasn't happened that long, but it will be like a week or two. And I'm just like, wait a second. This is too long. Anyway, Trunks, thank you for coming by. I greatly appreciate your very insightful weather report.
Thanks for having me. Everybody stay safe out there, because we've got some serious weather coming in. A lot of wind, sometimes rain. Maybe it's even gonna, I don't know, thunderstorm or something.
It thunderstormed just last night. It was really terrifying. All the trees were dancing. They were swaying back and forth, and I was like, no dancing, you trees. But they kept dancing because trees don't listen to me. And then when trees don't listen to me, I'm like, why don't you just leaf? Get out of here. And they're like, we don't appreciate tree jokes. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, I bet your bark is worse than your, never mind. And so, it's a lot of weather going on. And this episode is not about weather. This episode is about tomorrow. What is tomorrow? I, Natty Bumpercar, am doing a show at a camp for kids. It starts at 1:30. They said I have to be there early. And rain or shine, it said. 100 kids, up to 100 children I'm going to be doing this show for. And it's exciting and it's terrifying. I'm not going to lie. Why would I lie? That's a lot of kids. That's a lot of people. And if it's this hot, I tend to move very slowly. Do you do that? Because I'm from the South, right? I'm originally from Georgia. And what we do down there is people just tend to move very slowly. And I don't know how well that's going to do with a comedy show. But, because I mean, if it's kids, I feel like I should be like super like, hey, whoa, hey, like jumping around, doing a lot of stuff and like, look at me, ah. But I don't know if that's going to be a possibility because if it's this hot, I'm going to stand in one place, hopefully under some sort of shade. I may give the crowd water balloons to throw at me, which seems like a terrible idea because I'm holding an electric microphone and I could be shocked. It could be a shocking show, but that's okay. So next week I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you about the show. I might even do it this week, depending on how it goes. It might be a very sad episode. I might be like, so I'm never going to do comedy again. Oh. Or it might be like, that was the best show of my life. I can't believe it. Probably what I need to do is prepare. Do you guys prepare when you have like a big thing coming up? Like maybe there's a test or you have like the big game or whatever. Do you practice and prepare? I think you should. I think I should. I think I should be listening to my own device right now. I was going to say listening to my own device, but that wouldn't make as much sense as listening to my own advice. Maybe write out a structure, right? Write out an outline. And it's like, you get up, say hello. I don't really need that part. But, like maybe lay out some actual jokes to tell. I think that makes a lot of sense. I wonder if I'm going to get to go. I have a wireless microphone, a new wireless microphone. So I wonder if I'm going to be able to go around into the kids, into the crowd. And because I think they'll tend to like that. I think because it's like a 45-minute to an hour-long show, I think if I just stand on stage, that they're going to get bored. I mean, I would get bored, right? And but if I run around and I'm really energetic and I talk to the kids and I'm just like, hey, what's your name? And the kid will be like, Billy. And I'm like, Billy? That rhymes with silly. And then the kid will start crying. So I can't do that. Let's see here. Hey, what's your name? My name is Allison. Allison, what's your favorite animal? I like Komodo dragons. What? You're like an 8-year-old who likes Komodo dragons? Okay, cool. No, I don't have anything funny about Komodo dragons. I'm shocked and intrigued that you enjoy Komodo dragons. So, Yeah, I guess I need to work on my crowd work. That's what we're discovering right now. This is good. This is good that we're practicing together because we're finding out that there's some definite lapses in everything. Probably going to tell some like jokes, I guess, like simple joke. Not simple. That doesn't sound nice, but like like kid jokes. That also doesn't sound nice. Pun type jokes. I think that'll be very good. I'm looking for some right now that I can tell you. Let's see here. No, that's not a joke I can tell to kids. Huh. That's also not a joke I can tell to kids. Huh. That joke. Let's see. I named my new dog Elephant so that if anything in the room ever gets uncomfortable, I can just talk about him being there. That's just that's not even a joke. I don't even understand what that means. No, you know what? I've got a lot of work ahead of me, is what I'm determining. I want to thank you very much for listening. Stay cool in this hot sun. And I'm going to tell you all about this show the next time I talk to you here on the Bumper Podcast. Hi, it's me, Natty, and I apologize that this episode was so short. I can't even express to you how hot it was in the bumper barn, and the episode was a little disjointed. I get it. It was really, really, really hot. Like, I kind of started to lose my bearings. I had to leave. So next week, air conditioning, I think, is the key, right? Right.
The Bumper Podcast is an oftentimes hilarious weekly romp with Natty Bumpercar and some of his pals. It is family-friendly, clean, and ridiculous. Thanks a bundle for listening. If you love our show and you'd like to help support the podcast, check out our Patreon page at https://www.patreon.com/Natty Bumpercar. Also, pretty please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Share it with everyone everywhere, post about it on all of the social medias, or leave a rating and review. The Bumper Podcast is produced at headquarters in Coffee Can Alley. It's recorded, mixed, and produced by producer. The Bumper Podcast features contributions from Aloysius J. Pig, Rufus T. Rufus, Doodle Poodle, Robot, Trunks, and a gaggle of other silly rascals. Our head talker is probably Natty Bumpercar. We also have an absurd newsletter. Check it out and subscribe at nattybumpercar.com/subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Natty Bumpercar. Hugs and hearts. See you soon.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer, Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.